Hi guys, welcome to Sentimental Reviews here on YouTube and on Instagram. This is my second review for today. So we are going to be reviewing Key Lime Cake from Slatin & Co. or Homeworx. So in this candle, we have top notes of key lime, lemon, and orange, middle notes of white cake, and base notes of vanilla bean frosting. So I think I got this. No, I didn't get this on any sale. I just got this when this came out because supposedly it had restocked, and I saw Katie's videos and a few other people. I think maybe Melanie, Mr. Kong's mom, said that this was a beautiful fragrance for the summer. So I'm like, let me give this a try. I love a good gourmand candle, so I was like, okay. On cold sniff, guys, this is so beautiful. You get that key lime, and it's not an artificial key lime. It's such a fresh key lime. You also get that white cake. Like, it's just like this picture right here. You get that white cake, and it's so delicious. You literally want to eat this candle. And then, of course, you get a little bit of that vanilla bean. I'm glad that they didn't just use vanilla. You can smell the vanilla bean on cold sniff when you're sniffing this candle. So let's move on to while this is burning. So while this is burning, all of this does truly come together and make a key lime cake. You get that bright key lime that is fresh, zesty, it's so bright, it's vibrant. It's literally like slicing into a actual key lime lemon. It's sharp, but it's softened by the white cake and the vanilla bean. So the white cake creates this fluffiness to this candle while it's burning. It's like a fresh baked sponge cake, not just like a regular dense cake, but like a sponge cake to give it that sweetness. And then the vanilla bean. I'm not sure if it was vanilla bean frosting or just vanilla bean, but regardless, it is vanilla bean, whether it's just the vanilla bean or the frosting, but it just comes together for this warm and sweet fragrance. The vanilla bean or vanilla bean frosting creates this creamy richness from this candle. This candle, in terms of fragrance, honestly is so good. If you do follow Caramel Sundays, I feel like this candle is kind of like a late cousin from their Sublime Vanilla. I do see some similarities because I'm pretty sure in that candle they used vanilla and key lime and other citrus fruits. But for this candle, you do get more of that gourmand note. It is more gourmand. You get that cake and that frosting element. So I would say these two candles, this one and Sublime Vanilla from Caramel Sundays, are distant cousins. Caramel Sundays does have that pink pepper, which kind of tones it down and makes it not a gourmand, but this is definitely a gourmand fragrance, and I seriously love this fragrance. It smells so good. So now let's get to strength and performance, but before that, let's just look at this wraparound label. One thing about Homeworx is that their packaging, all the images are so beautiful, and while this is burning, it just looks so amazing. Okay, so let's get to strength and performance. So this is where I am gonna dock points off. So a lot of people have been saying that this is like a 7. I'm going to give this, at first this was a 5. I could only smell it in my master bathroom, and I was kind of disappointed because this is such a nice fragrance. I probably am going to buy another one just to let it sit to see if it can strengthen over time, because Katie said that if you let Homeworx candles sit, they kind of do strengthen a little bit. So I probably will buy another one of these just to have probably in my stash, so it could probably maybe strengthen. I'm not sure. Since this is not soy wax, it has a possibility of strengthening while you just let it cure. I'm not sure. But Yeah, in my master bathroom was a 5. Now that it's more than halfway down, I think it's like right here. It is, I'll say, around a 6, but that's because I've been letting it burn for like almost 3 hours, and that's why I can smell it a little bit in my bedroom, but mostly in my master bathroom. And my master bathroom is kind of on the smaller side. So again, performance. There is a nice wax pool here, right there. The wicks are kind of thin, but that's just normal with Homeworx candles. And then the wax pool is nice. There's no tunneling. There is a little bit of wax on the edge though, but that usually happens with Homeworx candles. But yeah, the only thing that I would change about this candle is probably make it a little bit stronger. This would be a 10 out of 10 if the strength was there, but it is not. So would I recommend to purchase this? Yes, I would recommend to purchase this, but just keep in mind that this is a little bit on the lighter end. So I would pop this in a Hurricane. My Hurricane doesn't fit these type of vessels, so I am on the hunt for one. Maybe this would give it that extra oomph that it needed, but for right now I don't have it, so I'm just working with what I have. So I would give this, in terms of strength, 5.5. And again, my home, I usually keep it on the colder end. So it's funny, while it was cold this morning, this performed better than when I just turned up the temperature. So maybe this works better in colder temperatures, I'm not sure, but I would recommend purchasing this just to try it. It is an amazing fragrance. I just wish that Homeworx would umph the strength factor. So thank you guys so much for watching. This is my second review for today. Hit like, comment, subscribe, comment how you felt about this candle if you purchased this. Do you see any similarities with Caramel Sundae Sublime Vanilla? And if you're excited for any of the upcoming fall releases. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day.